everybody, this is Mike with Free Roaming Hiker, and today I'm talking to you about Lower Calf Creek Falls in Grand Staircase-Escalante National Monument down in southern Utah. A fun distinction about this trail, it is the only maintained trail in the entire nearly 1.9 million acres of Grand Staircase. The trail begins at the Calf Creek Recreation Area, which is also a popular campground, the Calf Creek Campground. There's a small day use fee that's required, but it goes to a good cause, so why not? And from that day use parking area, you'll walk into the campground, you'll pass about 5 sites, and then you'll see the trailhead going up on the left. You'll quickly climb deeper into the canyon. Though it's never steep for very long, there's a lot of just beautiful scenery. The canyon walls just start rising all around you and just kind of immerses you into this beautiful desert wilderness. And then you round a corner and then the canyon recedes deep into the distance. And you just kind of see it's a straight shot back all the way to the back of the canyon. Along the way, there's some really beautiful beaver ponds, which adds a nice sense of wild to the trail. Beavers, of course, are good for any ecosystem. They help slow down the water and help actually filter out a lot of the toxins and things like that. So it's really nice to see them on the trail. Once you pass through a sort of a large grassy riparian area, look for a number 8 signpost. There's some signposts that kind of mark some features, and you can grab a guide at the beginning if you want. But the number 8 one is one I really like, because at this post you want to look across the canyon at the opposite canyon wall, and you'll see some really stunning petroglyphs about a third of the way up the canyon wall. You can see there's just some figures painted onto the sandstone wall there. It's a discreet but really powerful highlight along the trail. Adds a really great sense of history to the trail. After some more hiking and some more great views, the trail starts winding back toward the back of a canyon. You start kind of immersing yourself into a lot of oak trees, some desert oaks, which are really pretty. Got some nice sort of peacefulness to the trail. And then once you pass through an S-curve as you're winding along the creek, you might see the falls pouring over the tops of the trees, and in which case it's just a straight shot to the back of the canyon, and there you find yourself at a perfect desert oasis. You'll come up on Lower Calf Creek Falls, which pours over 126 feet over sandstone walls into a really beautiful tropical looking pool. You're surrounded by the massive sandstone cliffs, and it's really just a true desert oasis, a really peaceful spot depending on people. Regardless, a fantastic place to visit and relax. The hike is kid-friendly, it is dog-friendly. Round trip, it's about 6 miles, but it's all very easy. There's 1 or 2 steep sections, but they don't last for very long at all, maybe like 10 feet or something. So overall, the trail is incredibly easy. The 3 miles fly right by each way. And in terms of wildlife, you're not likely to see a whole lot, given that it is the desert. Wildlife can be scarce and or hiding. Most likely what you're going to see is the evidence of the beavers. You might see some deer. Hotter months, you might see rattlesnakes, some other things like that. But you're not likely to see too much more than that. Not to say you won't. Not to say you will. It's just the way wildlife is. So if you want to read up on this post in more detail, there's a link in the description to the post on the website at freeroaminghiker.com. And if you enjoyed this post, let me know. Feel free to ask any questions in the comments. And like, subscribe, and happy trails.